Hi everyone, I'm Cheryl Butler, and you're listening to the Mighty Mommy's Quick and Dirty Tips podcast, which will help make your life as a parent a little bit easier and a lot more fun. Welcome! Today's episode is number 434, 6 Ideas to Help Your Child Have the Best Summer Ever. Because even though the living is easy during this summer, we can still help our kids really enjoy these beautiful laid-back months. Families everywhere are eagerly anticipating the long, lazy days of summer, especially if the school year has been hectic and most likely overscheduled. Summer vacation is indeed a special stretch of time when everyone can unwind and stray a bit from the rigid schedules that are followed throughout the school year. Now that backpacks and lunchboxes have been neatly tucked away for the next couple of months, here are Mighty Mommy's 6 fun ideas to help your child have his or her best summer ever. Tip number 1, create a summer to-do list. During the last week of school, my family creates our summer to-do list. I design a page on the computer with seashells, beach umbrellas, and anything else that means summer. Then everyone in the family, including Mom and Dad, list at least 2 fun things that they'd like to do. Items this year on our list include deep sea fishing, whitewater rafting, attending our local country fair, making homemade truffles, and creating a home movie theater in our family room. The object of the list is to make sure each family member gets to do a couple of fun things that they really want, besides the usual going to the beach or pool and seeing movies, etc. Tip number 2, establish regular downtime. For many years, I had 8 young kids under the age of 12 home for the 10 weeks of summer vacation. I remember those painstaking hours that I would spend planning hours and hours of activities that would help keep them entertained and happy while they were out of school. If you think you have to entertain your kids all day long during summer vacation, I hope you'll pay close attention to this tip. Instead of trying to occupy the majority of their free time, instead establish regular quiet time for every member of the family, every day of the week. I used to set the kitchen timer when they were younger to cue them in that it was downtime. Many afternoons, we only took about 30 minutes to sneak off to our bedrooms with a book to read or to just take a quick power nap. The idea is to teach your kids to settle down and learn to spend some quality time alone. This way, you can all finish out the day a bit more refreshed, and more importantly, the kids will learn to rely on themselves to stay occupied once in a while so that you don't have to be their constant source of entertainment. Tip number 3, try something new this summer. Summer is the perfect time to get creative and try something new. There's no pressure with school activities or organized sports, so with a bit more free time in your schedule, encourage your kids to give a new hobby a try. Pottery, snorkeling, kayaking, pastry making, horseback riding, or perhaps learning CPR. Trying new activities are a great way to expand your child's horizons and let them discover some new talents. What a fun way to enjoy summer break, and then return to the new school year with some new experiences to share with classmates and teachers. Tip number 4, set aside daily fun time. One of my favorite summer memories with my kids was the year we built our own water park in our backyard. Between our gigantic blow-up pool, 10 different sprinklers, the slip-and-slide plastic runway, and the blow-up mattress that we placed in the backyard with a makeshift fountain, my kids and I spent hours throughout the week, even on a rainy day, staying cool and having a blast playing in our own water park. Whether it's collecting fireflies on a hot summer night or going to a drive-in movie theater, do at least one thing a day to connect and have fun. To this day, my kids who have graduated from college and are living on their own still talk about memories like our water park summer, or the year we visited nearly every ice cream shop in our entire state. It doesn't have to be expensive or extravagant. It's just spending quality time with your kids that make a difference and make them remember these special summer weeks. Tip number 5, start new traditions. One way to get kids away from their electronics this summer and engaged is to introduce them to new traditions. Traditions don't have to be elaborate and fussy. There are many things you do daily that, if done consistently, can become cherished rituals that your kids will lovingly pass on to their own children. Take bedtime, for instance. Bedtime rituals are now in decline because of the stress so many families face at the end of their busy days. Without regular bedtime structure, it's difficult to establish rituals. Instead, children are staying up late, watching television, exchanging instant messages, playing video games, or doing homework, until they decide they're ready for bed. A lot of young children fall asleep somewhere in the house and are carried to bed by a parent. At that point, a bedtime ritual involving talking about the day, storytelling, or reading is not possible. If this sounds like your family, take steps to slowly reestablish calm bedtime routines. Sharing dinner together as a family on a regular basis is also becoming more difficult for many households. If dinner isn't possible, how about breakfast? A bowl of cereal and hot chocolate is a great way to start your day off on a positive note and connect with one another before all going your separate ways. And if you have a pet, you can create a ritual around their care as well. For instance, every day, one of our kids takes our dog for a walk in the neighborhood before dinner. As my colleague, the dog trainer, would certainly agree, the dog has come to expect that this ritual every day is part of her life too, and it's a great way for the pet and my kids to get some exercise. Tip number 6, create summer surprises. Summer is the perfect time to surprise your kids. After a long year of structured school regimens, pull out all the stops and treat your kids to a summer full of surprises. When my kids were younger, we planned weekly mystery rides for them. We picked a location within driving distance and gave them a few clues on the morning of our departure. Occasionally, they'd figure out where we were headed, but the majority of the time, they were totally surprised. Maybe there's a place that they've been longing to visit during the school year, or a weekend getaway that won't break the bank but will leave a lasting impression on them. Or perhaps your child worked extra hard this past school year and has earned himself a new iPod. She may have a close friend who's moved away, and you can arrange for the two pals to meet up at your house for a week. Getting her ears pierced may also be on the to-do list, or your son has been really wanting a new pet chameleon. Even if it's making sure that her favorite ice cream is stocked each week, or you have a fun surprise under his pillow once a week, unexpected surprises will create excitement and lots of wonderful memories for your child this summer. How do you make summer special? Please share your thoughts in the comment section at quickanddirtytips.com/mighty-mommy or post your ideas on the Mighty Mommy Facebook page. You can also email me at mommy@quickanddirtytips.com, and you can visit my family-friendly boards at pinterest.com/mightymommyqdt. And I hope you'll sign up for the upcoming Mighty Mommy newsletter, chock full of practical advice to make your parenting life easier and more enjoyable. Happy summer, everyone. Enjoy your families. Thanks for listening, and until next time, happy parenting.